Well, welcome into the Daily Brew. We're all 2000s kids. Are you 90?
Technically 99.
99? Okay.
By a month and a half.
Okay, I'm 2000.
2001, January 1st, 2001.
Okay, so
barely.
Yeah, almost there. This tracks, though. A growing number of young adults are turning away from the endless apps and subscriptions and back to physical media they can hold, trade, and discover in person. It's actually leading to a resurgence in VHS tapes and DVDs within the streaming era, which is exciting. I was saying before, growing up, had a cabinet full of VHS videos and all Disney movies. They were the best.
Did you have a go-to Disney movie?
Ooh, Aladdin was my favorite. That we ran that VHS tape to the ground in my house.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you?
Disney? I'm a Pixar guy.
Okay.
I love The Incredibles.
That's
probably
a good
my
one.
favorite Pixar
Yes.
movie, so I'll probably go with The Incredibles. Morgan?
Mine was Aristocats.
Okay.
Yes, a big classic.
Kind of a niche one, yeah.
Yeah, I was a big Disney movie kid,
Yeah.
so it changed a lot. I think Peter Pan probably when I was little, but
Okay.
now Aristocats is my favorite
That's a
classic.
good one. That's a good one.
Earlier when we were talking about this though, I was saying there's a store, I think it's Vintage Stock in Rogers. I
Okay.
looked it up to see which one I was thinking of, but they have so many VHS tapes, DVDs, Nintendo games, Wii games, like so many old video games, which we were saying it's crazy that Wii games and Wiis are now considered vintage because
Yeah.
that was a new thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And now it's 20 years old. It came out in 2006. So
Yeah.
definitely passing us by. But it's interesting to see this revival. But also with VHS tapes, they're tough because they start to diminish or wear down after 25 years. So a lot of them kind of break down. But DVDs, as long as you don't scratch them, go on for a while.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I think people like the nostalgia of things. It says that people, are kind of turning from the streaming apps. They're so expensive these days too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Might as well get your favorite movie, your favorite classic on a DVD or a VHS, and you can just play it however many times you want.
Now,
like
do
you
you guys
said.
have DVD players?
No.
No, I don't.
No.
But I would like, when we were in that store, I was just feeling inspired.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to do any of this, but I was almost like, I need to get a VCR, I need to get a DVD player and a Wii again,
Yeah.
and Nintendo DS, and get all this bag going.
We love the nostalgia of everything.
I was gonna say, you do that, you can hit me up on that. I know some ways to maybe get some deals.
Okay.
I'm outing myself, but yeah.
Okay.
It can be expensive. This retro stuff, I will say, comes with
true.
a price tag because it is becoming popular, so the demand is higher, and it can be pretty spendy.
All right. Well, we'll take this offline later.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you to the producers for putting this one in for me because this one's
I'll let
this
you
is a
guys take
perfect
this away.
story for me. It's Love Island summer. Love Island starts next week, and M&M's is getting in on the reality TV action. They're teaming up with Love Island USA. They're launching limited edition play-along packs that turn each episode into a game where viewers can match on-screen moments with special M&M candies and eat their way through the episode, kind of similar to Bingo, but with M&Ms. I am stoked for this. I'm stoked for Love Island starting. Now I got to pick up this bag of M&Ms because my two favorite things, honestly.
I was gonna say, I've only watched like half a season of Love Island. I tried watching it with Emily.
Yeah.
It was the season with Rob.
Okay, that's a classic.
And he's just, people on that show are just, they're something else. You just kind of have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
But it's funny because watching him there and then on The Traitors, which is a very tactical game, he was really smart. I was like, where did this come from? This is not the same guy I watched on
It's
this reality show.
interesting.
Yeah. It's a show that I kind of like to describe as it's a show that kind of nothing happens and so much happens at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a few challenges in there, but most they're kind of just following a group of single people in a villa in Fiji, and they have cameras on them 24/7, and they just kind of follow their drama.
It's interesting how big it's gotten because
so
I
big.
feel like there's kind of been a drop in viewership in some other similar reality shows. We're big reality TV people.
Yes,
Surprisingly, I have never watched Love Island. I've always heard Lauren talk about it, but I think I'm gonna have to tune in this summer.
I need to get Morgan on board for this one so we can, debrief it every day. Also, it's kind of a full-time job. It's like Big Brother. It's on every night of the week.
It is.
So you got to
It's a
commit.
full-time job.
Yeah. I'll just say, like, to describe the show in one sense, you believe people don't exist like that. Oh, they exist like that.
And it makes for good TV.
It really
right?
does.
That's right. That's right. Gonna need to pick up a bag of this M&M, this new initiative.
I did think at first that was referring to like the rapper Eminem, and I was like, what does he have to do with Love Island?
yeah.
This makes more sense.
That would be
though.
a crazy collab.
Crazy collaboration.
I don't know how that would line up, but yeah, that's my first thought.
Yeah. Okay. Well, moving on. Everyday investors can now use AI to actively manage their portfolios.
This will surely go well.
Yeah. Trading platform Robinhood now lets customers link their favorite AI agents to their accounts. That means a machine can not only pick stocks, but actually can buy and sell them for users. For someone like me that has no idea about stocks, finance,
Don't do this.
this would maybe be a good deal for people like that, but I can also see how it would be kind of maybe dangerous and not the best decision as well.
I would love to see exactly what the process is. Like, is it just like, all right, yeah, just trade for me, like automatic? Because there is stuff like autopilot. So basically, they follow what senators and stuff do because they have insider trading knowledge. That makes a little bit more sense. This, I don't know, especially because it tailors to what you've done in the past. Maybe it's like, oh, you talk about Coca-Cola all the time. Yeah, I'll just buy some Coca-Cola stocks. I'd hope they would get your permission first.
Yeah.
But if not, then yeah, Lauren, don't.
I don't think I want to participate in
Yeah.
this.
Danny's advice is don't participate.
Yeah, I wouldn't
My
do that.
financial advisor over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to be an advisor to everyone. I'm not the all-knowing. I'm not acting like I am. But this, man, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some widespread unease.
Definitely.
As with everything AI.
Definitely. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll be right back.